You've probably seen QR codes plenty of times. So here's how to create one. If you go to qrcodemonkey.com, I will link this in the description, then hit the bottom icon here. This will allow you to create and track the number of scans your QR code gets. So going through the options here, you can see you have a bunch of different options. You have a link, that's if you have a link to a website, a PDF, you can do an app, WhatsApp, you can even do an email. So when you scan the QR code, it opens an email for you to compose one. You can do just plain text, and you can even connect to Wi-Fi. So say you tap this, and then you put your Wi-Fi name in here, your network type, which you select, and then your password. And then every time someone scans the QR code, they can connect to your Wi-Fi very easily. And then over here, you can also do a call, PayPal, video, and so on. There's so many different options. But now let's go to link, and I'm just going to paste the link into here. As you can see on the side here, it's already generated my QR code. But let's go to options and see what we can do. So here we have colors. You can change the colors of certain things. So let's just play around with this. Let's make this red. See, obviously that looks very ugly. You wouldn't really realistically be doing that, but just for the purpose of showing you what this does or how many of the things you can change. Let's just give this some ridiculous thing. There you go. See, that looks super ugly, but that's just the amount of customization you can do here. Let's just change all this back to black. There, that looks better. Now going farther down, you can change the QR code type, like what kind of shapes you have in there. You can also change these borders or the frame squares here that you have into different shapes. So say let's go with this one here. See, now they look kind of rounded off. There's a bunch of different options here. And then going farther down, you can even upload a logo. You can either upload your own or use one of these. If I just tap on Wi-Fi here, that's what it'll look like. It's going to have that logo right in the middle there. And you have a bunch of different options here as well. They don't come with, there's not very many preloaded options, but you can always create your own or upload your very own logo into there. And then there's also frames. Alright, so let's just tap one of these. That'll give a frame like that, and then you can also customize what it says in there down here. Right now it says scan me, you can customize that. Or if say you're doing Wi-Fi, you can also maybe give it a Wi-Fi logo here or a title, so people know if they scan, they still connect to your Wi-Fi. But here's the really neat part about this site and what it allows you to do. So now obviously you can download this as a PNG or SVG. An SVG is something you would use on your website, so you can resize it without losing quality. But this is the really neat part. You can track the number of scans. So say you're advertising something and you're putting these QR codes in different physical locations. You can scan how many, you can create different QR codes for different locations and then see what location is working best by just tracking the number of scans you're getting. So I'm just going to enter my email in here and see what this looks like. Okay, so here I am now signed in, and let me just choose my QR code type here, which is a website URL, and hit continue. Now it looks like I kind of have to do this stuff again here because I've just signed in. So input my link again and then go through the customization process again. I'm just not going to go with that for now, just to show you what the tracking looks like. And then here is the list of my active QR codes. If you have multiple, they'll all show up in a list. You can even search through them with this, and then you can give it a title here. Let's just give this There you go. So now I have a title. Now if I have a whole list of QR codes or say different locations, for example, I can just search through them, find it. And then over here, it shows me the number of scans. So I'm assuming the way this works is when somebody scans this code, it'll send them to a website that adds their visit count and then redirects them quickly to the actual site. So this QR code here might not even go to your site. It probably goes to their site, allows them to count the visit, and then redirects to your site. That's what I'm assuming. I'm not saying that is the case. That would be probably the easiest way to be able to track website visits. So anyways, that's it. That's how you create a QR code and customize it. And also, there's so many different options of QR codes that you can do.